We live in a society today where weight is always an issue. Models try to lose it to look leaner, bodybuilders try to gain it to look bigger, and combat athletes try to cut it to be stronger. In sports like boxing, wrestling, and mixed martial arts, where there are divisions divided up by weight class, cutting weight is a dangerous yet common practice.
The quick cutting weight is dehydration. So lack of hydration, spitting, sweating, inadequate fluid intake.
Combat athletes exhaust their bodies of proper nutrition for weeks, days, and even hours before they are supposed to weigh in.
I've done it all. I've done sauna, where you sit in the sauna with clothes on. That's terrible. It's like hell. You know what I mean? You feel like you're in hell. I've done Epsom salt baths. I've just put on a lot of clothes and worked, and all those suck.
Michael Hayden is current XFO champion in the 145-pound amateur division. After a couple scary moments trying to make 135 pounds, Hayden changed his approach to weight cutting and moved up a weight class.
Did an Epsom salt bath, and I got out, and it was just like where you get really lightheaded, where you stand up too fast. It was like that feeling, and I was like, I had to sit down, and it's like, my heart's beating through the chest. You're like, you can hear yourself breathing so loud. It was a scary moment, and like every time you feel like you can't make it.
But some athletes have taken weight cuts too far, resulting in heat stroke from dehydration, kidney failure, and even death. In 1997, over a 6-week span, 3 college wrestlers died from strenuous weight-cutting practices. And last year, a mixed martial arts fighter from Brazil died moments before standing on the scale.
It's not just about making weight at the weigh-in, which is unfortunately how a lot of these guys see it. Rather, it's about training and maintaining a healthy weight year-round and doing it the right way.
High school and collegiate wrestling have adopted new weight-cutting practices and regulations that measure a fighter's body fat throughout the year and do not allow them to compete outside of a safe weight class. But pro sports like boxing and MMA, however, have not followed in their footsteps. The Association of Ringside Physicians have proposed changes to weight-cutting practices at the pro level, but have fallen upon deaf ears. Dr. Rizzo, like many others on the board, hope that another death doesn't have to be the wake-up call.
I fear that it's only a matter of time. We really hope to get these programs accepted and in place before anything like that happens.
Until those changes are made at the pro level, athletes will continue to try and win by any means necessary. For Good Day DePaul, I'm Joseph Troiano.